Hey space artists, today I am testing $15 Copic markers from HomeGoods on 3 different types of medias. For the first media I want to try, I have printer paper, a little printed out coloring sheet that I got that I kind of want to hang around my room, of an actual coloring sheet. It's a little bit sturdier, but still kind of that like coloring material to maybe compare to the Crayola marker. For the third one, these little scribbles on a page. I got really scribbly and creative, and I really like that one. And then this one was kind of just random. I have it on Bristol board paper, so that'll be the third level and final stage that we're testing the Copics. Any marker review that I see, usually they have like a tester page. I honestly don't want to use a tester page. I just want to get down to the nitty-gritty and do the thing. I like squeeze it though. I don't know if that's a regular Copic thing. I've also never had a whole bucket of Copics. I'm an artist, so I think I know how to use a marker. Fancy. I'm gonna get the back of my sketchbook because I don't want it to ruin my desk. Doesn't stack, so that's a minus. Oh, it does stack. Okay. No, it doesn't stack. Never mind. Turquoise blue. That's like my only problem right now, is that you can't put the pen on top of the other pen. Like, anytime I buy art supplies, you can always put the pen on top of the other end. So that's really throwing me off with these. The sound is so satisfying. I don't know what it is. Like, I can't describe the sound. Like, I know you can hear the sound, but it's just like, it's satisfying on like any paper. Vivid green. This is like my favorite color, so if this disappoints me, it's gonna be pretty livid. Oh, that definitely looks like orange, so I hope it doesn't dry like that. It was gonna be deep yellow. Yep. You can't win them all. Dang. Even like dried up, that looks like the exact same yellow, like orange. At least I know not to use this one. Oh, it's so ugly. Ooh, okay. This is called Vivid Purple. I think that they're just okay markers. It came out pretty good. The only thing is you can't give this like marker space to breathe. Like regular Copics, it would be like all the oils blend together. But like literally, all I did was color like the bottom of this and then the top of this. So I picked this orange up because I was like, I'm gonna color the fishes orange. Tell me why. I'm just now reading the number off the label and probably can't see it because it's focusing on me, but it's yellow, not orange. And the other one that I used, the like deep yellow that I thought was the true yellow in there, was orange as well. It's been about 2 weeks since the last time I filmed. And now we get to finish the real deal pieces, number 2 and 3. I'm really excited for this one, just because I've been waiting for a moment to color something out of my Crayola coloring book, like without Crayola pencils, like other than using like Crayola markers and Crayola products, I finally get the chance to experience with something that's not Crayola products. I want to do some colors that aren't these colors though. Pastel violet. I'm not sure if I used that one last time. Really big time skip because my best friend called me and we haven't talked in like a really long time, so I had to do a little time skip so I could talk to my girl. I kind of kept mindlessly coloring while I was on the phone, but I really liked the way the colors turned out. And even though there's bleed, it like looks like a better bleed than the back of this copy paper. I feel like the copy paper you can really see like all the mistakes, gaps, and holes. But in here, it still looks all like unified and together. It looks a lot better on this Crayola coloring marker paper. So I'm having high hopes for our third and final challenge, my Bristol board piece. This yellow is my favorite color so far. This yellow is carrying me right now. Like that. So we have finished all 3 tests with the markers, so let's see how we did and let's talk about it. This was on the printer paper. Terrible quality for printer paper and these knockoff Copics. So not only did it not blend correctly, but you can see like the patches where it blends incorrectly, even places where it like kind of looks like it like over watered, over oiled or something, but like it just really didn't fit well. But I still like it, so I'm gonna hang it up over my little aquarium because it's a little cute decoration that reminds me of my goldfish. For our level 2 test on the Crayola paper, it did really good. So from what I see is it didn't have like that streaky look of the level 1 printer paper. Very good quality on medias that can take markers or even like hard markering material paper like this one. Terrible on copy paper, so if you're using it on copy paper, just don't. That is a warning. For our third result, we have my drawings on a Bristol board paper. These knockoff Copics get a 10 out of 10 in the Bristol board category. Not only do the colors look vibrant and amazing, like they blended so well together, and I feel like it just pops on this type of paper compared to like the Crayola paper. I feel like it looks a bit more defined on my drawings. Like it actually makes my drawings look like it's meant to be there. Now there are still a few different oily spots because with this one, for example, my abstract one, I ran over it a few times with the different alcohol markers, so the blending level looks a little bit uneven, but I kind of like that it's like purposely messy for this abstract one. But as far as the clean one that I tried to do, I like that everything blends like very seamlessly together when you are very meticulous about like your placing and marker coloring and everything like that. If you're gonna use these knockoff Copics or anything in the sort, just be weary if you're using it on regular copy paper. Now, if you're using it on something nicer, like some Crayola paper, something that's marker durable, or even a final big piece like Bristol, I highly recommend it unless you're using the yellow. Because look out for the yellows, because in these cheap batches, all the yellows kind of look like oranges unless it's like one every once in a while that kind of is like a golden yellow, but like the golden yellow in here is what messed me up on that first one when I tried to color my goldfish, and I was like, oh look, it's orange, and like it was supposed to be yellow. I feel like there's trial and error with whatever you buy, but especially like something cheap like these from HomeGoods, just know what you're gonna do with it and like test it out real good before you put it on a big piece. Thank you so much for joining me for this little test. I enjoyed this a lot, and we'll see how we do in other reviews and if there are gonna be future art reviews and art product reviews on my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. See you later.